So it's 2:33 or 4 by now. Sunday, June 23rd. There it is. 2:36 by my watch. The internet on the phone says 2:34, but whatever. It's irrelevant. I just want to mark the time, date, and day so you know this is all going on. So today John decides to go to my church, which he hasn't been back to since he stalked me there the first 2 times. I ask the ladies every Sunday, do you see this guy? I have a picture of him, but now I have another picture of him because they took his picture today at my church. There's 50 other churches in town, but he chooses to go to mine. I don't know why. And they moved, so he's going to both locations now. So my point is, it's not random. He's doing it on purpose. He's been terrorizing me since he got home before the 17th. And his MO is to close the bathroom door. Me, Josh, and him, when I first moved in, they told me to leave the bathroom door open and let the next guy know that it's unoccupied so they wouldn't have to bang waking Josh up for work. Well, since Josh left, he constantly leaves the door closed. That gives him a right to come up and bang on the door and harass you and terrorize you. Then he knows you're in there, then he's got you trapped, and then he can, when you come out, then he can intimidate you and, threaten you. And he's done that many times to me. Waited for me outside the bathroom door and threatened me. You call my PO, I'm going to get with you. You do this, I'm going to get with you. I'm going to beat your ass in the street. I just look at him like he's crazy, which he is. And he's threatened me in front of the cops. He's threatened me in front of the landlady on camera. He's done numerous things to me. But that's not the point. Today he came home, and of course he shut the bathroom door immediately, went right back to his room, because I had it open before he left, because I went to the bathroom shortly before he got home, and I was creeping around seeing if he was home, and I didn't hear anything, so I went to the bathroom and came back in my room, leaving the door wide open. And of course, he got home and immediately went and shut it. Didn't use the bathroom, just shut the door, went back to his room, came back out once or twice, and then I sent a couple videos to my probation officer and told him, what was going on and what he's doing. He's shutting the bathroom door because he loves to wait for you, stalk you to the bathroom and outside the bathroom door. And every time in the past 10 minutes, tried to get up to go to the bathroom, he'd rush out into the kitchen. And then he'd turn right back around and go to his room. He's trying to prevent me from using the bathroom. So, and that's what he's been doing for 10, 12 months now. And these people don't seem to see this. I see it. I'm blogging it I'm trying to blog it as it happens. So I'm holding in a shit, excuse my language, but that's what it is. And I can't go to the bathroom. Where do I go? Out the window? The landlady says, well, if he does this stuff to you, run and hide in your room. Well, she's got a bathroom. Because that's what I do. Well, she's got a bathroom, a toilet, and a shower down in her room. I have to pass him in the hallway. See, he has a right to live here. He does not have a right to do these things to me. And this is what he's been doing since day one. Yes, it has subsided a little. Now he's more subtle about it because he knows probation is on him like a tick on a dog. But he's still continuing to do these behaviors, still continuing to act like this, still continuing to, and I keep saying loud enough for him to hear, I'm calling your PO. Every time you mess with me, I'm letting your PO know what you're doing. So it sounds like he just ran out of the building. I don't know, but my luck, he's probably out there waiting for me because he wants nothing better to knock my head off. And if that happens, I am going to sue this landlady for letting him stay here. I'm blaming probation because they've done nothing to this man to get him to stop doing these behaviors other than give him a high urine. He went to jail for half a month and then to a rehab, and then now he's back doing the same behaviors. This is going into month 14 or I think 13 or 14. I moved in May 10th of, I think, 2016 or 17, so it's been a year. I've lived here for a little over a year, so if you do the math, it should work out. My lease was up October 10th. That's when he really, really kicked in and started, harassing me and intimidating and terrorizing and threatening me, because I think the piece of trash wants to deal drugs out of here or do drugs, and I'm in his way. I'm a threat to him because I don't do drugs, I don't do alcohol, and I told him if he brings it to my doorstep, I'm letting his PO know, which was my PO at the time too. We had the same PO, so I would let my PO know. He doesn't like that. Nobody likes being snitched on. But I figure it this way, the more I snitch on him, the less he'll want to be around me. See, I'm trying to get him to hate me, so he goes, you know what, I'm going to avoid that a-hole. Exactly. I've been saying, leave me alone. That's the emphatic flag I've been waving since I got here. The first day I was here, he knocked on my door 7 times in 5 minutes. I finally opened the door and said, look, I'm an introvert. Leave me alone. He wouldn't. After that, I went down and told the landlady. She threatened to evict him. He screamed at her. Cops came 5, 6 times after that. They told him to leave me alone. I've been calling his probation officer ever since. Now his new probation officer is getting calls. And they still can't get this man under control. He is a ticking time bomb and a lunatic, a meth head, a tweaker. They're like Randy Savage and King Kong mixed. They need to do something with this loon.